Hi and welcome to Just Channel, and in this video I'll be talking about the old wives' tale about Lucozade being good for cold and flu or during times of illness. What got me doing this video, I was ill recently, hence no uploads, and was reading stuff on the net, plus drinking Lucozade, and actually helped me through getting this. And I thought, well, it'd be an interesting video, wouldn't it? Some say it's pure marketing to sell the product. That's a bit unfair, even if true, because I'll explain why it is good for recovery during flu and colds. Also, so brief summary: Lucozade is a British brand of soft drink manufactured and marketed by the Japanese company Suntory. Created as Lucozade in the UK in 1927 by Newcastle pharmacist William Walker Hunter, trading as W. Owen and Son, it was acquired by the British pharmaceutical company Beecham's in 1938 and sold as Lucozade, an energy drink for the sick. Its advertising slogan was "Lucozade aids recovery." It was sold mostly in pharmacies up until the 1980s, before it was more readily available as a sports drink in shops across the UK. A glucose and water solution product was sold until 1983 as a carbonated, slightly orange-flavoured drink in a glass bottle wrapped in orange cellophane. Pharmacists sold it. Children were given it when ill, and hospital visitors would regularly arrive with a bottle. It was rebranded in 1978 as a pick-me-up and as a sports drink in 1983 to associate it with health rather than sickness. The company switched to a plastic bottle and introduced a range of flavours. As of 2016, a 500ml bottle contains 62 grams, that's 15.5 cubes of sugar, more than Coca-Cola. In 2017, to avoid sugar tax, the drink was reformulated to contain 22.5 grams of sugar per 500 millilitres of liquid, as well as the artificial sweeteners aspartame and alsufilin. The UK's #1 energy drink, it has been exported to Asia and Australia. In 1989, the Beecham Company merged to form SmithKline Beecham, which further merged in 2000 to form GlaxoSmithKline. In September 2013, GlaxoSmithKline sold Lucozade and another soft drink, Ribena, to the Japanese drinks conglomerate Suntory for $1.35 billion. The full history is this. Lucozade was invented by William Walker Hunter in 1927 in Newcastle. Hunter had taken over the business of pharmacist William Owen. Hunter sold the product to the Beecham Company in 1938, and it was eventually renamed Lucozade. In 1953, a factory for the production of Lucozade products was opened in Brentford, West London, which until 2004 had an iconic sign seen on the side of the N4 motorway, now in Gunnersbury Park Museum. Lucozade originally was available in only one variety, which was Evanescent, with a distinct sweet citric flavour. It was sold in a glass bottle with a yellow cellophane wrap until 1983, when it was rebranded as an energy drink to remove the brand's associations with illness. The slogan "Lucozade aids recovery" was replaced by "Lucozade replaces lost energy." The glass bottle was replaced by a plastic one. After the rebranding, UK sales tripled to almost £75 million, between 1984 and 1989. In 1989, the Beecham Company and SmithKline Beckman merged to form SmithKline Beecham, and in 2000, SmithKline Beecham and GlaxoSmithKline merged into form GlaxoSmithKline. In 2013, GSK put Ribena and Lucozade up for sale. Suntory, a Japanese holding company, bought the brands in September for $1.35 billion. At the time of the sale, the product was manufactured in England at the Royal Forest Factory in Colford, Gloucestershire, in the Forest of Dean. Despite studies claiming that it does not work or have any effect, have any effect on the illnesses, overlook some points. You see, when you're ill, your metabolism actually spikes. When you have a cold or flu, and many viruses cause higher glucose metabolism, so you burn more energy than you would normally. This is where a drink like Lucozade can be really useful, as it will replenish the glucose which is being burned at a faster rate than usual. Lucozade Energy is also full of calories, which usually isn't a great thing, but can actually be really helpful when you're sick, especially if you're not eating as much as normal. Lastly, the caffeine in Lucozade Energy, about 12 milligrams per 100 ml, will help you to stay more alert and productive while you're dealing with a cold. It's also odd though, if it also wasn't that effective, why would your GP recommend it? And it's created by a pharmacist, and why over the years of experience, why would years of experience be wrong? So is it effective? Well, despite some claiming it not to be, the reasoning and years of use say otherwise. Mind you, don't some experts dispute homemade remedies? I mean, despite their success? Some say garlic doesn't work, despite the fact that it does due to its properties, albeit ideally you must consume it raw. However, this does not mean it's okay to drink loads of it all the time, as with anything in moderation, but it's good to use during illness when the body is low, but it is also important to drink plenty of water for rehydration. Anyway, I hope you liked this video and found it interesting. If so, hit the like. And if you use Lucozade when you're ill, and if you're, let me know if you use it if you're ill. And if you're new here, please show support to this channel by subscribing, and because it's free, it costs nothing, but it will help me and will be great to have you here also. So until the next video, take care and be well.